Hi everyone, it's Theresa with this week's angel reading about growth. So growth feels like a hot button topic right now. So many people in the last week have contacted me especially about jobs, growth in jobs or lack of growth in jobs, wanting new jobs, wanting to change jobs. But this isn't the only place that we're seeing growth and confusion around growth. So what the angels are saying is really important for us to understand and remember is that growth isn't just a steady incline. Growth has a pattern that goes like this. And so what happens is that as we grow, we need time for integration. We need time for life to stabilize for a little while, which is where those plateau points are. We need to be able to grab what we've grown into, integrate it into our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies, and then move forward from there. When kids go through a growth spurt, if they're growing too fast, they get growing pains and it starts to hurt. So that's why growth is set up this way, so that we can pause and integrate and then start to grow again from there. So the angels want us to remember this, because when we're at that plateau point, a lot of us are getting frustrated. A lot of us are feeling like we're not being heard, and we keep putting out prayers for what we want, and we feel like we're not being heard and answered. So they want to let you know that if that's the case, you're in a plateau period. And they also want to remind us that as we're growing and changing, the experiences that we're growing into have to grow and change to be ready for us as well. If we decide that we're finished with a job that we have and we want a new job, we can do whatever it takes to get that. Reach out to people, polish up the resume, all of the things that feel like the next right thing for us to do. And I mean, I've seen this week, within like 10 hours, people are like, I put out resumes, I didn't get a job. Like, what's going on? Well, the angels want us to know that that job also has to be ready for you. The people that you're moving into the experience with need to be ready for you, the way you are and the way you're showing up now. And they also want to remind us, especially in the moments where it feels like experiences or the world or our own energies and our own actions are taking 10 steps back. So it's like, okay, I grew into this person and now like I just acted like that and it feels like I took 10 steps back in my evolution. That's not necessarily the case. They want us to change our view of these situations as opportunities and invitations for us to stand in our power, invitations for us to stand in the truth of who we are and what we stand for, and to step up and say, this is the way I want the world to be, and to start working to create that world from a place of calm, centered alignment. So that is our invitation. So these repeated invitations are being issued and issued and issued as a reminder for us to create and co-create from a calm, centered place, from a place of empowerment versus disempowerment. Our growth point is here to start taking some of the responsibility, to be empowered citizens of the world, and to start creating the change that we want to see without relying on other people or demanding that other people go out and create it for us. That's not the paradigm we're in anymore. What is our mission here is to create the growth from a place of peace, from a place of calm centeredness. And that doesn't mean there aren't going to be situations that will sort of rock your energy. But how quickly can you realign yourself? What are the things you need to do to feel centered, to come back to center? And that's where we're being called. Our growth point here is to get back there quicker than we used to get back to the place where we can then be more centered instead of completely in a whirlwind of energy. So just to recap, the angels are reminding us that growth is not a straight line. Growth sort of has these plateaus and pinnacles for us to integrate, as well as for the situations we're growing into to be ready for us. It's not a one-sided street. Sometimes we forget that. Then the angels are calling us into a place of co-creation from calm centeredness. Close to a whirlwind of energy and anger, we're being called to bring ourselves back more quickly to a place of centeredness so that we can co-create from a place of empowerment rather than disempowerment. And to know that it is time for us as individuals and as a collective society to take more of that on. It's not fair for us anymore to put that all on our leadership. It's time for us to grow into our leadership. So thank you for being here. I love seeing you on these videos week after week. We were on hiatus last week, but we're back. And I want to invite you to our Angel Transformation Hour call, which is happening on August 17th. The link is below this video in the comments section, or is above this video if it's on Facebook. And you can click the link and join right there. You'll get all the access information and you'll be able to be on our free call. I look forward to meeting you there if I haven't met you yet, or seeing you there if we know each other already. Much love, everybody. Have a blessed and beautiful week. Bye.